Alright, today customer brought in a one of these Babyliss, what do you call these things, influencer trimmers, which the insides look to me the same as all the rest of the Babyliss trimmers, so any of these Babyliss trimmers are going to be the same. The only difference on the influencer ones would be the color. So he brought this in and said it wasn't working. So right off the bat, you can see like a chip right there on the corner, which probably means he dropped it, which is pretty common with, all barbering tools because they're cutting and whatnot, and they easily fall out of your hand. And it looks like this has probably been opened before. And just looking at these screws, they seem like they have a little wear on them. So let's turn it on and see what happens. Wow. That is really loud. It might just be a simple blade change, hopefully. Hopefully that'll do it. So maybe this will just be a blade change video. Let's check it out. Definitely got some use out of this guy. I like to check these to make sure that the pin is not broken, because I've seen some of these where this pin right here is actually broken, and that's a manufacturer defect. This one he's probably used for like a year, so I doubt it's a pin, but you never know. So just turn it on, see how that looks. That sounds pretty normal. Also, the motor in here can get loose too, and if this motor shakes, I don't think there's a good way to fix that. That feels pretty solid. If this motor shakes, you're going to get vibration in the replacement blade. You're going to get vibration. It's going to be a little bit louder no matter what you put on there. If this motor right here is loose. This one doesn't feel loose though. What I mean by loose is there should be like no play. When this thing spins around in a circle, it should be really tight. It should not wiggle. It's hard for me to show you that. My glove's in the way. I'm just kind of pushing on it back and forth to feel if there's any play in it, and there's like none, so that's good. This sounds a little loud. I mean, that sounds a little loud. But it should definitely be a lot quieter just by replacing the blade. That's my guess, just a blade replacement. And you want to make sure you replace it with the right blade, because Babyliss makes a couple different versions of blades. This is the fx787 G2. I think you can exchange this with a different model, and the G2 I think is a deep, what do they call that, a deep tooth. So I have one here. Yeah, this looks like the same model. He may have replaced this blade once already. I don't think it comes with the. It might come with the deep tooth. I don't know, but we're gonna just replace it with the same one he has on there. So these come with they already have screws in them, which is nice. And the trimmer replacement blades the assembly is already installed, which is super cool. Like if you want to replace a Babyliss clipper, the assembly is not installed, so you have to actually install the bottom and the top piece, and you have to deal with the whole spring situation. So these are just screw in. They're super easy to do. You just pop them on there. But some people don't want to do it, so that's fine. I understand that. But first, we definitely want to clean this out with some compressed air, because that's dirty. Looking a lot better. Okay, and you just pop it on and screw the screws. These also come with their own screwdrivers, which I've got one around here somewhere, but any screwdriver will work that fits in there. You don't want to over tighten these, you just want them to be pretty snug. Alright, I have no idea what this is going to sound like. Like I said, the motor was a little loud before, so this is going to be interesting. No, definitely quieter. And then the last part is always to lube it up. I always use Andis Oil because that's what I have available. I'm pretty sure Babyliss probably has their own oil, and Wall and Oster, they all have their own oils. But when oiling, just make sure it's turned on when you apply the oil. Yeah, there you go. So this just turned out to be a blade replacement, thankfully. It wasn't anything too involved. Old and the new.